Mingo 6.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? So it's Keith here at Coding Blind Tech back again, and in this video, we're going to look at how to use your integrated terminal or your terminal in your integrated development environment. So in this case, we're going to be looking at Visual Studio Code, and then I'm actually going to show you just a quick Python script and how to run that Python script and actually how to view the output of the terminal in the terminal buffer inside of Visual Studio Code. So we're going to be using NVDA screen reader or NV Access, and I'm going to quickly slow it down. So let's do that.
Caps lock. Caps lock off.
Turn caps lock
Rate
off.
85. Rate 80. Rate 75. Rate 70.
So we'll go to 70. That should be good. All right. So right now I'm in my GitBash terminal. So we're just going to cd into my C and then my code directory and then into sandbox. So we're going to cd.
CD.
Let's turn characters on as well.
Speak type characters on.
There we go. So
Space.
backspace. All right, we're going to cd.
D. CD.
Speaking a little slow
Space.
there. So
Slash.
/c
C.
/code
E. Code. R. P. Mingo 64.
All right, so we're going to make a directory called sandbox. So
M.
mkdir space
Gator.
and then sandbox.
S. A. N. B. K blacket left.
All right, so we're going to change directories into that sandbox.
C. D. CD. A.
Sandbox.
B. K blacket left.
Okay. So now I'm going to create one file in here called main.py.
E.
So I'm going to echo
C. H.
greater than
M.
main.py,
P.
and that's no spaces.
K blacket laptop dash.
And then what I'm going to do from here to open Visual Studio Code is actually type code
C. E.
space
Code.
dot.
K blacket laptop.
All right, so we are going to focus that window now.
Mingo. Sandbox dash Visual Studio Code document blank.
So we're actually inside of our sandbox.
No comma.
And we're going to say yes to trusting this file.
Yes, comma. I trust the authors button.
All right.
Main landmark.
Press enter on
Overview
that.
of info : upgraded.
Now, the first thing I'm going to do is open up main.py.
Welcome dash sandbox. Main.
Press enter on this.
Blank.
All right, so we're just going to put a comment here. So number sign space print hello world to console.
Console. Number print hello world to console.
All right.
Line feed.
Spell this right. Console.
Console.
All right. Then we're going to say print. No spaces here. So print. Left parenthesis.
Print. Left paren.
And then tick mark.
Tick.
So just a single quote.
Star values :
hello,
cap H, E,
comma, space,
cap W,
world,
D, world,
exclamation mark. And we're going to save that. Now, to get down to what this video is about, it's about being able to run this inside of your terminal, inside of your IDE. So like I said, in this case, it's Visual Studio Code. So what we can actually do here is you can press Control Grav, and the Grav key is above your Tab key. So Control Grav at the same time. We'll give it a second.
Task switching. Main.py.
Quit talking for a second.
T. Main.py.
Seems like okay. So let's get back to the actual window. We're going to press Control Grav again.
Terminal 1 comma. Bash use Alt plus F1 for terminal.
And there we go. So it opens up our terminal. So usually the default is PowerShell, but you can manage that by pressing F1.
Type the name of a command.
And you can type profile.
P-R-O-I-E. Main.py dash send.
Now we're going to down arrow.
Terminal : create new terminal left paren with profile right.
And see, we can create new terminal with profile.
Select the terminal profile to create list.
And we're going to select a terminal profile to create. So this is going to pick up any command line or terminal tools that you might have and give you the option to choose them.
Terminal -cmd command prompt comma.
So we see command prompt right here.
Terminal -PowerShell comma.
There's PowerShell.
Terminal Ubuntu -20.04.
And then because I have Ubuntu installed on this machine with WSL, it also picks up that command line
Terminal dash
or that actual bash terminal.
terminal Ubuntu dash terminal dash Ubuntu dash 22.
And I have multiple versions of Ubuntu installed, so it picks up, each one that is available.
Debug JavaScript debug terminal comma.
Then we have a JavaScript debug
Terminal
terminal,
dash bash left paren.
and then we have a bash terminal, which is directly related to a different bash or Ubuntu, another Ubuntu version I have installed.
Terminal dash PowerShell.
So we're actually going to choose PowerShell. So I'm going to press enter on this.
Terminal 2 comma PowerShell.
Now it says Terminal 2 PowerShell. It says Terminal 2 because we have two terminals open now. So now what I'm going to show you is how you can actually view the output of these terminals. So I'm actually going to close this terminal by pressing my applications key.
Menu. Toggle size to kill terminal 8 of 9.
Up arrow twice, kill terminal, press enter.
Terminal 1 comma.
And it's going to move us back to our terminal 1, which is GitBash. All right, so right here, what you want to do is you want to run Python.
P-Y-O-N. Python.
Space.
And
then main.py.
Y.
Now again, we're in the root directory of our sandbox, which is where our terminal opens up whenever it's integrated like this. So it's going to pick up that main.py here in the root. So I'm going to press enter.
Pi. Hello comma world bang.
All right, so we hear our output right there. Now to actually review that output, I'm going to shift tab.
Terminal buffer. Editor.
And you hear terminal buffer. Now the way you navigate this window is just up and down to go line by line. So to get to the bottom, which is your most recent output or the last thing it put out, we can control end.
$.
So you hear $, because that is the most recent output it has, which is just its actual main line that it's waiting for input on. So if we up arrow,
K Black at laptop dash cane Jim Mingo.
so we hear the actually output of like our path and things like that. So if I up arrow again,
hello comma world bang.
Here's our actual output from the input of
$Python main.py.
Python main.py. So I'm actually reviewing this terminal output inside of this buffer. Now in here, I can left arrow, right arrow to go character by character, or I can control left arrow, right arrow to go word by word.
Main, Python, main.py.
See there?
Hello comma world bang.
Now if I wanted to actually copy the output from the terminal, say it's an error and I want to check it in Google, we can do that. We can press home.
Cap page.
That'll go to the beginning of this line. We can hold down shift and press end.
Hello comma world bang.
And it will copy this line or select this line, and then we can do our normal copy and paste command. So Control C, and it'll copy that. If I check what NVDA sees as being the last thing in the copied list, I can do NVDA key plus C.
Hello comma world bang.
And you hear that I have copied in my clipboard hello world. So this here is how you use your integrated development environment, how you use a terminal inside of your IDE, in this case Visual Studio Code. So I hope you gained some knowledge out of this video. I hope I helped in any way I can. And if you have any questions, please let me know, and I will return the answers as soon as possible. All right, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.
Mingo 64, OBS 29, OBS.